and welcome. Today, we're gonna play doctor, but for a smartphone. Our patient is suffering from a really weird illness, these bizarre, colorful lines that have just taken over the screen. So let's dive into this case and see if we can find a cure. You know that feeling, right? It's just total tech dread. One minute your phone's fine, the next, it looks like some kind of weird modern art piece. And you're just left wondering, what happened? Is it a bug? Is the hardware failing? A lot of the time, these lines are actually a sign of physical damage to the screen, maybe from a little drop you barely noticed. So today, we're gonna solve the mystery of those lines. And here it is, our patient for today, a OnePlus 8T. Now, it looks pretty good on the outside, but it's got a classic case of what I like to call a digital disease. Let's take a closer look at exactly what's going on. So the symptoms here are pretty clear and honestly a little concerning. We've got these streaks of color, specifically pink and green lines that are just creeping in from the left side. And this isn't something that's just gonna stay put. It's a problem that's gonna spread and just get worse and worse, and eventually the phone's gonna be unusable. We've gotta operate now. So how do we figure out what to do? First, we run a little test. Think of it like a compatibility check for an organ transplant. Before we go through the whole difficult surgery of taking out the old screen, we have to be 100% sure a new one is actually going to fix the problem. So the exam starts with taking the phone apart very carefully. First, that back cover has to come off, and it's usually on there with some super strong glue. Then we take out all those tiny little screws holding the inside covers on. And our main target here is this one specific part, called the daughter board. Okay, so why the daughter board? What's so special about it? Well, it's a smaller circuit board that kind of acts like a junction box. And the most important thing is, that's where the screen's ribbon cable actually connects to the rest of the phone. By getting to that spot, we can just unplug the old, broken screen and plug in a new one for a quick test, all without doing the really hard work of removing the screen itself. And this right here, this is the moment of truth. If this new screen lights up and looks perfect, we know we're right and we can go ahead with the full transplant. But if it doesn't, well, the problem is way deeper, and that's a much more complicated surgery. And we have success. The new display boots up perfectly. It's clean, it's clear, there are no lines anywhere. This is fantastic news. It means our diagnosis was right on the money. The problem was just the screen. The transplant is a go. Now it's time to prep for the main event. Okay, we know what we need to do. So now we can start what is often the trickiest part of this whole repair, getting that old, busted screen out of the phone's frame without breaking anything else. And you really can't underestimate this step. I mean, it says it right here. These factory adhesives are no joke. They are designed to stay there forever, which means taking the phone apart requires just the right mix of heat, chemicals, and a really steady hand. For a procedure like this, our tools aren't just screwdrivers. You know, the most important things you need are time and a whole lot of patience. We use isopropyl alcohol, which helps soften up that glue, and then we carefully slice through whatever's left. The number one rule here is you never, ever force anything. That's how you end up breaking the frame. With the old screen finally out of the way, the operating table is all prepped. It's time to place the brand new display, the part that's gonna bring this phone right back to life. And for this part, precision is everything. The procedure itself is pretty methodical. We'll reuse the original adhesive frame so we can get a nice factory-like seal, and we'll add some fresh liquid glue just to be safe. Then we line up the new screen perfectly, feed its little cable through the slot in the housing, and then press it all firmly into place. After that, it's just a matter of putting all the internal parts back together and closing the patient up. And just like that, surgery's done. The patient has made a full and complete recovery. This is the moment we were working for, seeing the device all put back together, healthy and completely free of those pesky lines. I mean, just look at the difference. The before was a screen just covered in these annoying lines that were only getting worse. And the after? A device with a perfect, brand new display. It's not just a fix, it's like a whole new lease on life for this phone. And really, this is what it's all about. The phone is a phone again, it's fully functional, the owner can see everything clearly and use their device without any of that frustration. Mission accomplished. You know, this repair really proves a powerful point. A lot of things that seem totally broken can actually be fixed with the right know-how and a little bit of patience. Your tech is way more repairable than you might think. So that leaves one question. What mystery should we solve next?
So you had a phone disaster?
Yeah, I came in with a broken camera, totally useless. But David at Sydney CBD Repair Centre was great. Within a day, the part was...
So phone disaster?
Came in with a brick camera. David fixed it in a day. Good as new. Highly recommend.
Our daily superhero, Mr. Repairman, David, is here. Call 8011-4119 now.
My Motorola Edge 50 screen was smashed. David here ordered the part and fixed it next day in 1 hour.
Our daily superhero, Mr. Repairman, David, is here. Call 8011-4119 now.
Wang, tell us about your recent phone repair.
David was super professional. He fixed my Galaxy Z Flip 4 in an hour. I literally walked in broken and walked out perfectly fixed.
Yeah, highly recommend.
If you have mobile phones issue, you can walk in. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. 2 p.m.